Let's get ourselves connected. Gotta get yourself connected. Gotta get connected.
Well, the internet is a valuable tool for many things. One thing I use it quite constantly for is searching. To help us understand how we can search better, we've got Olivier Vincent from Canpages. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you, Mike.
I want to talk about visual searching. Obviously, you guys are one of the leaders as far as directory searches here in Canada, but you have a new visual aspect as well.
Yes, definitely. We're focusing on local search, and we believe one of the best ways to do local search is to take you as close as possible to the places and the people you're about to make business with. So we launched Street Scene a few months ago, where we are displaying high-resolution images all around cities. Every 6 feet we have a whole panoramic high-resolution shot of photos. So it takes you right down in the streets, and you can walk around, you can explore, you can check out businesses.
Why did you guys add it?
We believe that this would be the final step to a full, complete, immersive experience. Usually when you're looking for a business, you like to know about them, but having a look at them is adding yet another element to the search experience. That's why we put all that investment into it.
Okay, let's have a look and see how this works.
Sure. So for example, here I was proposed to make a search for a restaurant in Vancouver. What you see is your usual Canpage experience, a lot of mapping. Again, we're in local, you want to see where things are. There is a little button here called Street Scene, which now takes you right in the street of Vancouver. So the first restaurant here happens to be an Indian restaurant, and I'm right in front of their doorstep. I can even take a tour down the streets of Vancouver. Every time you see a little blue dot on the street, we have a full panoramic photography that has been taken.
This is high resolution as well.
This is very high resolution indeed. So that's the logic of the Street Scene. And we have all of Vancouver, Squamish, Whistler, for the Olympics, and we also have Toronto and Montreal are live as well right now.
What about privacy? That's a huge concern for a lot of Canadians. You can actually see there's a lot of people in the street here.
We want to be very careful not to invade anybody's space the wrong way. So we're going a long way into blurring all the faces, all the license plates, but we also have mechanism in place where we allow anybody to ask for a photo to be blurred a little bit more, to be removed or to be changed. We also erase all the unblurred files so that nobody can get back to them later on. We talk a lot to the privacy commissioners on top of that all around the country, making sure that we're in line with all their requirements.
Obviously, I can see the benefit here for consumers wanting to find places to go. What about for a business?
Let's get back to that example I had earlier about that Sita restaurant. If I get back to being in front of them, I can see that it's a nice area of town, and a lot of people walking around. It's pretty neat, it's clean, but I can also now push the door of that restaurant, and I can decide to walk in the place. We have little videos going on that will now allow you to be totally in front of that business. So you see, in the case of that restaurant, they're going to show the dining room, a few of the tables. So it's quite an immersive way to get to discover a business before you decide to work with them or not. We've added a lot of cool places that are not necessarily linked to businesses, but we shot the whole, in the case of Vancouver, we went and took photos all the way up to the Sea to Sky Highway. So here we've got shots every so many feet up the Sea to Sky Highway up Whistler, and the most beautiful highway in the world.
It is gorgeous, yeah.
And so you can just go around and take a tour from the comfort of your home. Well, we shot the whole seawall. We equipped people with backpacks, and they're walking all the way around Vancouver and the walking areas in Whistler as well. So I can have a look around and visit the place. I've got phone calls from people thanking us for allowing them to visit Whistler because they never had a chance to do it. So it's very good for tourism as well.
And where can people find out more information about this?
Well, it's pretty easy. You just go to canpages.ca, and you've got that little Street Scene button. You click on it and it takes you in the streets right away.
And works with Windows and Apple computers.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Olivier Vincent from Canpages talking about the new Street Scene capability, being able to see visually where you're going.
Gotta get connected. Connected.